He ain't muted this time, or at least turned down.
Don't talk about it.
Today's not a good day for rookies.
Today's not a good day for rookies.
Come on, Deathstroke,
You're
don't
really
be
doing
scared.
that.
No. Why is Deathstroke doing this?
Fucking godlike! Ah!
That's the best intro ever. What's wrong with that? I thought it was pretty smart.
Why did you just play it on the computer?
I don't know. It's better to do it with the iPad.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
Whatever, dude. Oh, man.
Nah, Eric's gonna fucking jump in and be like, "This show sucks."
Is he up at this time?
Probably a little weirdo.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, yeah, he is, because he likes to
stays
go
up
to
late. He's
movies
weird. He
at
was
like
playing
12
GTA a minute
o'clock
ago.
at
Is he on? I don't think he's on anymore.
Yeah, he is on late.
Yeah, he was playing GTA a minute ago. Because he's not fucking godlike.
Whatever, he can do what he wants, okay? He's our #1 fan.
No, he's not. My little brother is.
How many streams has your little brother jumped into?
There's a time difference.
That's bullshit.
It's like 3 hours.
That's bullshit.
Fuck, you got me punched. Fuck you.
You know, he should stay up late like Eric does. Eric's dedicated.
He actually probably would if I told him.
No, he wouldn't. He'd be like, yeah, I don't have time for that.
You get me hit again. I can't be like getting hit by these common thugs.
Maybe you should be Batman. Batman doesn't get hit by
Batman's a
common
pussy
thugs.
who has to use all of his money to beat up common thugs. Deathstroke just needs a fucking blowgun.
He uses his money too.
He didn't have any money.
He does. He's a mercenary.
Broke as fuck.
Deathstroke?
Yeah.
What do you think paid for the blow dart?
He probably made it because he's smart.
I'm pretty sure he bought the materials to make it with his blood money.
Oh, fuck. You motherfucker.
Your free flow is horrible.
You fucking up my flow. Bitch. Alright. So what were we talking about? You gonna go first?
I'm sure you want to talk about... You want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay. Alright. What am I talking about? Oh, yeah. Okay. So, when we did the Love is Over edition, you know, I was in a very dark place at that time.
Yeah, you weren't fucking godlike.
Yeah, I wasn't. And, you know, when I was going on my little rant, some people may take it the wrong way, where it was like I put her in a bad light, and I wasn't trying to do that.
You're only saying that because you're cooler now.
No, it's not how it is. Because even when it happened, like at the end of the day, as broken and as hurt as I was, I respected the fact that she like was mature enough to just be like, you know, I'm not feeling this anymore. I'm done. You know, which is what most girls need to start doing. Because you know, a lot of them. Not even girls, just, you know, it goes with both parties. There's a lot of people in relationships who don't want to be in it anymore, and they don't know how to break it off. And it's as easy as just saying, like, you're not feeling it anymore.
That's what the Bob's chick did to him.
Just told him she wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, I was like, that's kind of cool that she did that.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta respect it, you know. It's gonna hurt no matter what. Like, if one person still has feelings for the other, it's gonna be shitty, but once you cool down and really assess the situation, you have to accept the fact, or you have to respect the fact that they were at least mature enough to say, I'm done, and I really don't have the energy to keep on trying to like make it work when it's not, you know. So
If you don't have that energy,
yeah,
don't do it prematurely though.
yeah. Well, I mean, she took her time too. Like, she said she had thought about it for a few months, like if she really wanted to go through with it. So, you know, it just came as a surprise to me. And I mean, in the end, we both just admitted that you know, we did some things that kind of like got us to that point where we couldn't be together anymore. So, long story short, when you see her in the streets, don't beat her up.
Don't throw eggs at her.
Don't shoot profanity at her.
Don't shoot blowgun darts at her. Deathstroke style.
Don't be godlike on her.
Don't be fucking godlike.
But yeah, like, so like we're still cool though. Like, I'm packing up my stuff and
Yeah, you get the fuck out.
getting ready to move out. I'm almost done actually, and that was I wanted to ask you, could you be friends with your ex?
Well, it depends which one you talk about. For me, the main one, the one that really fucked me up, no.
Don't say her name this time.
I'm not gonna say her name. Shit. Just cause she really fucked me up, and like, yeah, I couldn't be friends with her just cause she was too horrible.
Yeah.
But you know, I think it's bullshit in general. Like, you shouldn't. There's no need for you to be friends with your exes unless like maybe you were friends ahead of time, you know, before. But like, other than that, you know, like, what are you gonna do? I mean, inevitably you're gonna get another girlfriend. She's gonna get another boyfriend. Whatever happens first. Pretty much whoever doesn't get that first is gonna be fucked, because the other one's gonna tell you to fuck off.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's just the way it's gotta be. I mean,
Yeah.
you can say that we're all mature adults or whatever, and that we can do that sort of stuff, but we all know it's bullshit, and people are petty, and they don't like that shit.
Not everybody.
Well, most people are.
I mean,
It only takes one person to ruin it.
yeah. I mean, just the people I've seen do it. Like, I've seen types where they are just friends. Like, you know, they're cool with each other. They'll hang out from time to time. You know, they'll probably still like chat here and there. And there's other ones who like they're like really cool with each other, where they'll still sleep with each other even though they are in different relationships, you know, or married or something, just because they have that history and that chemistry together, which I don't agree with. I think that's pretty shady.
See, I'm okay with that, though.
Why?
Because you gotta get your rocks off somehow, dude.
But you're in a relationship.
Oh, well, that's cheating.
That's what I just told you that.
Oh.
I just said, like, they do that even when they're in a relationship.
Oh, yeah, you can't be
Like
doing
with
that.
someone else.
No.
Yeah, like I've seen like that happen. I mean, with this one,
Oh, shit.
she had a really big impact on my life, because I think I was with her for like a little over 2 years, and that's like the longest relationship I ever had.
Was it really?
Yeah, like my relationships usually last for like a couple months and they're over. My shortest one lasted for a day.
I think I've been there.
I like asked her to like be my girlfriend. This was back when I was in middle school.
Oh, that doesn't count.
That's what people say, but you know, my girl count is like really low as far as like relationships go, so I gotta take what I can get. But like, I was in middle school, and I liked her, and I asked her to be my girlfriend, and she said yeah. And the next day, I like went to school, and I went into this room with all these computers, and she was sitting at the computer, and at the time, I didn't see her. So like, I went in the room, and I saw my friends and stuff, and I was like, oh, hey, what's up, guys? And I was like, hey, what's up? And they said what's up to me, and then like she just jumped up from behind the computer, was like, oh, so you say hi to everybody else but your own girlfriend? That's it, we're done. And I was like, oh, alright. I was like, well, that was short.
That's phenomenal.
I know. That's why I gotta count it.
What a bitch.
But yeah, with this past one though, I mean, that's like the longest relationship I had, and which was very impressive, because I always find it impressive when someone finds me attractive. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm ugly, but you know, I'd say I'm an average guy. And
Oh, man. Fucking
at that time,
Anaconda.
at that time, I was in a dark place too, working at the dealership.
Oh, yeah. That's
So
gross.
like, she really like helped me get my life in a better situation that it is today. So that's why I would like to at least keep her in my life in some shape or form. You know,
It's gonna be hard, man.
it'll be hard,
You get
but
that one chick that's fucking all insecure and gonna be like, what are you doing? Don't be doing that.
well, I think we both have the understanding where if someone else did come into the mix and we had to make that call where it was
Back
like,
the fuck
hey,
off.
you know, like I'm like in this thing and gotta kind of push away, you know, be understandable. I understand that. It suck, but I understand.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I get that. Like, this chick that I talked to is still living with her ex, and you know, that's not everybody got money to be just dropping out fucking of their apartment and rearranging their life when they break up. So it's you know, you got to kind of work with it a little bit, but it's still a sketchy situation. That guy's gonna fucking totally see me.
Yeah. What? I don't know. With yours, I mean, it's kind of her fault with the situation that she's in, but then again, like, it's not, because I guess, you know, she was like fully committed.
Yeah, she was
don't
with
think about-
she was with him for a really long time.
Yeah, because you don't want to, because on one hand I want to say like she's a little too dependent on him, but then on the other
Well,
hand,
that's
like,
actually not the way it is, though.
I know, it's like
He's
you've been together
actually
for that
dependent
long.
on her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have a car. She drives him to work and back every day, and
Yeah.
like it's kind of the other way around.
Yeah, but then again, it's like, you know, they've been together.
And
for
she's
so
not the type
long.
of person that's gonna just tell him to fuck off. you know,
Yeah.
which is kind of frustrating, but I don't know. She's difficult.
Yeah.
She's very
It's
difficult.
a sticky situation.
These fucking faggots to come down here so I can bust through this fucking wall and grab them.
But another thing I could segue into, because like I said, packing up my stuff and getting ready to move out, and I'm thinking about switching over to digital.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say switching teams.
Now, if I could convince myself to like,
Oh,
just
stop. Shut up. I'm sick of your nonsense.
No, but I got a movie collection that's like, I would say it's second to none, because it's a lot.
It's not more than a Tron.
I think I have more than him, seriously.
You don't. You wish you did.
I'm pretty sure I
You don't
do.
have any HD DVDs.
I have Blu-ray.
You don't have any HD DVDs though.
I have Blu-ray.
Those are collectors.
Blu-ray's collector.
The fuck it is.
DVD is collector.
Well, I was thinking about it. You know, as soon as I start buying Blu-rays, they're gonna come out with like Red Ray.
I know. That's what I was thinking about too.
I'm not buying any.
That's another reason why I was thinking of going digital, is just because they keep changing the format on shit. You know, I mean, VHS was around for years before they switched over to DVD. But yeah, dude, I got a lot of movies, I got a lot of CDs, and I got a lot of books. And I mean, in the past couple of years, I have moved a lot, and it's really starting to take its toll on me to like not only pack this stuff up, but to move it and like ship it all over the place. It's getting to be a real big strain, dude, and I'm really contemplating just fully switching over to digital. But
Oh shit.
good job.
Yeah, digital is cool. I do all my comics digital. My movies are digital. And my music's digital. Yeah, pretty much everything I do is digital. So it wouldn't really bother me. I mean, I had a pretty decent DVD collection back in the day, and then I just stopped because I went digital. And I didn't jump on the Blu-ray bandwagon because I thought that was fucking gonna die out, which it never really took off, to be honest.
I think DVDs are kind of making a comeback.
I don't think they're making a comeback, but they're still definitely in the mix.
Well, like, they pack in DVDs with Blu-rays.
Yeah. And the digital copies.
I don't know. It's not the same, though, man. Like, I just bought Eminem's new album today because I didn't have no time to go to the store and get it, because I usually buy, you know, the physical CDs.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, so I bought it digital, and it was nice and quick. It's on my phone, but it's like,
ass.
I don't know, man, because like when iPods were like really big back in the day, I got an iPod, I had my iTunes account, and I started like downloading some CDs on there, and now like, dude, I don't even touch Apple products, dude. I don't want anything to do with them, and there's CDs on there
You hate on Apple?
Huh?
Well, you hate on Apple so much.
I just don't like their system, dude. I don't like the way their shit rolls.
You like their interface?
No, cause I don't want an iPhone. I hate the iPhone, you know. So like, I have an Android phone, and it's just now I'm tied to Android.
You don't have to be tied to anything.
You do.
You don't.
You do. You got to be tied to something that runs Google Music.
I don't like Google Music. I don't do that.
But that's where you get the CDs from.
I don't buy CDs from there.
Where you buying from?
Amazon.
You go to App Store, right?
Amazon.
Amazon?
Shit, he sees me.
Oh.
Yeah, Amazon.
So it's just a standard MP3
Yeah.
that you can transfer anywhere?
I think so. I don't know. I put them on my phone.
Well, I mean, the one that I bought from the App Store, I'm pretty sure it's an MP3 file that I can just take anywhere. And that's another reason why I stopped using Apple stuff, because you can't do that.
Yeah, that's gay. That's always been the big knock on Apple.
Yeah, so like that was another reason why I don't want to like use their products as far as like entertainment value. But yeah, man, it's just you got to keep track of that stuff, because you know you got to keep track of your password. If your shit gets hacked and you know the operators stupidly delete your whole fucking account, you know you're screwed. And I mean, and I'm not like the type of person where I have like a whole shelf full of movies and never watch them. Like I still go back and watch like all my movies, dude. Like there's times when I'll be like, oh, you know, I really want to watch Bad Boys, and I'll go and look up Bad Boys and break it out and put it in and start looking at it. Or
You would want to watch Bad
you know,
Boys.
they're like just recently I wanted to listen to 50 Cent's The Massacre. You
Yeah,
know?
that's a good album.
Went in my box, looked for it. I got like 3 copies of it. And I put it in a CD player and started listening to it. You know? And I mean, when did that CD come out? Like back in
2002?
Yeah.
Maybe?
2002, like early 2000s. Like,
That was a good album.
it was. And I went back and physically took it out of storage and started listening to it.
I actually
Like,
think I have it out of storage too.
yeah.
It's kind of funny.
I can't go back and get Kesha's first album and listen to it because I don't remember my iTunes account. I don't remember the password for it.
They did you a favor.
Shut up! That was a good CD.
No, it was not good.
Yeah, it was. Her second CD is bomb too.
It's no Massacre.
It's no Massacre, but still good.
But the thing that I don't really... I mean, there's things in... It depends on if you're a collector or not. See, like, I grew up being a comic book collector. So I have comic books that are worth some fucking money. That are nice to have, and then there's ones that I just want to have and keep. You know, and have a physical copy of it. But lately, all my comics have been on digital. All of them. So, it's nice because it's convenient, and I don't have room to really have stacks of fucking comic books. But, you know, I lose out on that part of it, which kind of sucks.
It's kind of not the same though when you read them. I don't appreciate the artwork as much when I read them digitally.
Really, I appreciate it more because it's HD.
Yeah, I don't know. Something about physically looking at it means a little more to me.
Fuck, I gotta wait.
But I mean, I don't know. I haven't made my decision yet. Like even with the Eminem album, as soon as I go to the store, I'm gonna buy it again.
Really?
Just to have a physical copy of it.
Fucking two of them? Two
Yeah.
fucking album sales? Wow.
Yeah, it's bad, dude. I know, but
I wonder if I can pounce
what are
on
you
it.
gonna do?
Yeah.
And then like with movies, I don't even know what the hell they're doing with movies because like
Come on.
some of them come with like digital copies, and
Well, they give it to you in pretty much every fucking format you can take it on.
not Oblivion. Like apparently I gotta use Ultraviolet to watch Oblivion to where it's on.
Ultraviolet's kind of gay.
I know. I never used it, but like when I bought Iron Man 3, they were like, "Here's a digital copy of the movie." I put in the code, it unlocked in the App Store, and I downloaded it, and that was it. And like I can watch that anywhere I want. But whereas with Oblivion, it's like I got to start up an account with Ultraviolet, and I'm just like, come on, man. Like I'm really getting tired of all these different services that I got to use for shit. You know.
I fucked up. Nah, that sucks. I should just quit this anyways. Yeah, I don't like the account things. Fucking account here, account there. Fuck you.
Yeah.
But hey, Thor's coming out.
When you gonna see it?
Maybe opening day. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm not really in a rush. It'll be cool. See the Easter eggs. They got 2 Easter eggs at the end.
I don't want to know about it.
I'm just telling you, they got 2.
That's good.
I don't know what they are.
Sure,
But if I had to
it's Guardians
guess,
of the Galaxy.
yeah, if I had to guess, I'm sure one of them is Guardians.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll come across some Guardians.
My boy Thanos.
Yeah, they'll probably come across that guy. You think Thanos has something to do with like the plot in Thor for the main bad guy?
No, not at all.
No?
It's gonna be some weird thing.
Some Thor thing?
Yeah, it's gonna be some Thor thing. I mean, that's really all they got.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know shit about Thor.
You don't really need to, like, just know that he's a badass in Avengers.
Well, he's a badass in general, but as far as like his rogues gallery, I know nothing.
Most of the bad guys I've read about in Thor are kind of gay.
Yeah.
Nobody I can really remember. That's cool.
You know what? That's okay though, because people fail to understand that about Iron Man. As great as Iron Man is, his villains kind of suck. I mean, he's only got like what, the Mandarin?
The Mandarin's not even...
You don't really care about Crimson Dynamo. You don't care about Whiplash. Who else did they use? Ironmonger, like... He's got a shitty gallery. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out there. And I put Thor in that same category.
Yeah, they're better off than the Avengers.
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
like,
did you hear about the whole Iron Man thing that they just did
what are you talking about?
in the comics? What they're doing with him?
No.
Because you don't read comics.
Shut up. You gonna tell me what they did, or
Yeah, I just gotta do this.
you gonna continue to do your stupid fucking Deathstroke beatdown crap?
Well, he's adopted.
Tony?
Yeah,
Alright.
and he's got a brother.
This is the secret origins of Tony Stark?
No, this is just happened like in Iron Man, like last month or something, or last week.
Oh. But are you still calling it the secret origins of Tony Stark?
I don't think so.
Yeah. And why is he adopted now?
He just is. What else was I gonna say about it? His brother's what do you call it when you have to be in the paraplegic? No.
He's a paraplegic?
He's handicapped. He can't move. He's in one of those iron lung things.
Uh-huh.
What do they do? What is the point of the iron lungs?
The respirator that breathes
Yeah.
for you?
Yeah. So is it? It's not that he can't use his legs. It's that he
can't use his lungs?
Yeah, he can't use his lungs.
Okay. Alright.
And yeah, that's about it. This is a long story about like the God Killer armor, and I don't know. I don't read Iron Man, so I don't really give a shit. But
Yeah.
I just know that he gets fucked up by Rocket Raccoon. He's a fucking bumblefuck in space.
Alright.
Just saying.
I kind of don't want to read it just because.
You want to pretend like he's not an orphan and that he doesn't have a
Yeah,
fucking
man.
crippled brother?
I hate how they go through all these years of this story that that you come to accept, and then they turn on his head and completely just like put the character to shame by saying like, oh, he's adopted or he has had a brother this whole time.
Well, what's
and
putting him to
he's
shame
just
about
now
being
finding
adopted?
out.
There's nothing wrong with being adopted.
Doesn't, man. It kind of just takes away from his character.
It doesn't. It gives him some interesting backstories.
No. Because, like, the thing was, you know, with Tony being a genius and with his dad being a genius as well, like an engineer as well, like, that's where he gets the trait from, you know, like, it's hereditary.
So his brother's smart, too.
And to say that he's adopted, like, just kind of fucking...
He can't inherit smarts.
I mean, it's a trait,
that way.
though. It's a trait that,
It's
you
not
know,
a trait.
that he
It's
picks
something
up.
it's something that you have or you don't have.
Yeah. I don't know, because they did that with Batman when they did the New
Fuck,
52.
do all these guys have knives?
But, like, the thing that helps the New 52 is that they intentionally said that they were going to kind of change around some origin stories, you know? And, I mean, that's what the Ultimate Universe was about anyway, was them trying to kind of take their origin stories and turn them on their heads, you know? It's like, leave the established shit alone.
I think New 52 is fucking stupid. Let's talk about fucking shit up. Well, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah. Anyway, you're talking about Thor.
Yeah, it should be a decent movie. I'm not super excited for it, but I think it's the best they can do with their source material.
Yeah.
Dude, I just blocked that. What the fuck? And then, I still haven't decided if I'm going to buy that Castlevania game. I really want to.
You shouldn't. I'd say...
I would if Xbox One was backwards compatible, I totally would.
I would say you are not allowed to buy that game until you at least beat this game.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing.
Right.
But I don't understand why they're not backwards compatible. It's so stupid.
It's a waste of space.
A waste of space.
It's a waste of space.
Having another Xbox is a waste of space.
Yeah, it is. But it's a feature that people think they need, but they really don't. I mean, like, how often did you play Xbox games when 360 came out?
I never, because none of the Xbox games that I wanted to use were backwards compatible.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, but if they were, I would use them.
How many games did you play when PlayStation 2 came out on PlayStation 1?
I don't know. That was a long time ago, dude. That was a long ass time ago.
I think when I got my PS2, I think the only game that I played on PlayStation was Metal Gear Solid, and that was just because when they were coming out with the new ones, I just like went back and played the first one just to play it, like continuity wise and stuff, and you know, to get the story again, like just in case I missed some things. And that was it. For the most part, dude, like I didn't play PlayStation games on my PS2. And I mean, with this one, with this generation, I think it's a little different because I really think that we don't even need new systems right now. Like, I think they should have just fucking delayed that shit for another year.
With the way the games are going, yeah, they do. Games suck.
Nah, man. If you would have played like The Last of Us and stuff, dude, and like GTA 5, like you wouldn't say that.
I don't like those games. They suck.
Whatever, dude. Like just based off of those games, like we don't need any new systems right now.
I actually I watched the Call of Duty trailer today. Or not the trailer, but the review, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And they showed it on PS4 like versus PS3. And it's a significant difference.
It's just particle effects.
It looks a lot better. It's like the difference between DVD and Blu-ray.
I'm not a graphics whore though.
Doesn't matter. I'm just saying it'd be nice. If I'm not getting anything different, at least make it look nicer.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that to you. You fucking asshole. Get in my way.
I don't know, man. I mean, you can still get the Castlevania game and just play this. Play it on your 360. I don't get what the big deal is.
No, I can. I have no qualms about it, but I got Killer Instinct to be playing, dude.
You know what? I'm not gonna hate on Killer Instinct, but I will say that that game is not worth spending $500 on.
It's not the only reason why I'm buying it.
What else is there to get?
I don't know, whatever other shit that's gonna come out later.
You don't like Forza.
Fucking Metal Gear.
Metal Gear don't come out until like next year.
Matter Kingdom Hearts 2 or 3 or whatever the fucking one they're on.
That don't come out till 5 years from now. That's getting pushed to the Xbox 2.
You mean Xbox 3 2?
They're gonna call it the Xbox 2. And that one will be backwards compatible. I don't know. Well, I guess you got Dead Rising. You like that. I don't like that franchise, but I'm pretty sure
they're fixing it. There's going to be no time limits or any of that stupid gay shit.
I don't like the mechanics of that game.
And then Final Fantasy.
That's not coming out till like 2 or 3 years from now.
I don't care. I've been waiting for that game.
I'm saying like day one launch because you said you want to get it day one. There's nothing on that system that's worth getting right now.
There's not going to be anything on both of the systems that's worth getting right now.
I know.
So nobody should bother buying them. But I want to play Killer Instinct.
I'm getting mine.
So
for completely different reasons than you are.
Even though I know that that's all there really is going to be on there. Fuck, I don't want to do that. I'm going to buy it eventually. I may as well buy it now so I can play Killer Instinct.
I would say not to buy it now, just because launch consoles.
They're gonna have problems. Blah blah. Blah.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit. I'm gonna buy a warranty.
Like I don't know if you've heard or not, but like I know with PS4 they were saying you can't use external hard drives on it.
That's just because Sony sucks.
I forgot what they were saying about Xbox, but I think that's gonna be shit that they fix down the road, and then like the next batch of consoles that they make. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, all this shit is fucking ready to go. I'm getting my system for a completely different reason. Like, I mean, although I do want to play Knack, I don't think that game is worth spending $400 on. I'm like, the good shit doesn't come out till like early next year, so like, I could wait, but I have a different agenda. But but that's
why don't you
my
tell
opinion,
everybody your agenda?
Nah, I don't want them to copy off of me. I'm sure they got the same agenda as me, but I'm not gonna say it.
You realize that's not gonna work, right?
If it doesn't, I'll just have a PS4 sitting in the corner, waiting for some games.
So you realize everything you just told me is like contradictory, right?
No.
There's no reason for you to buy that PS4.
I'll tell you what.
There's actually even less reason for you to buy that PS4 than there is for me to buy the Xbox. At least I want to use mine.
No, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this much. If it doesn't work, if my plan fails, all I gotta do is take it back to the store.
That's true, but that's a lot of waste of time and money.
Not really. Because it's like, I'm not going on launch day to get it. I'm not going to get shot. Like...
You don't know that. Maybe if I go with you, you won't.
Fuck that, dude. I'm waiting until the day after and fucking pick my shit up. Probably like early in the morning. So I ain't got to deal with anybody.
Hello, the Ninja Turtle.
What's up, man? But yeah, dude, like... I'm gonna pick that shit up like... maybe the day after, so I don't have to deal with any bullshit. And like I said, if my plan fails, then I could take it back to the store and just say, here you go. I mean, I could use it if it doesn't work, cause like I'll put it to you like this: if my plan does not work, and I look on the net, and if there are like no major problems with the systems, like if there's not like overheating and
doesn't matter, you're not gonna know that until like you've used it for a while.
Oh, you'll find out day one, dude.
All right, day one.
Yeah, you know how people are with that shit. Although they haven't said anything like the gaming sites, they haven't said anything about them glitching and shit. Cause you know they got them already.
Yeah.
So I guarantee that their networks are gonna be fucked day one.
Probably. I mean, that's typical.
Yeah. But anyway, what are you talking about? Castlevania?
Yeah. And by the way, it's your job to watch the chat while we fucking do this shit.
I'm watching
unless
it.
you're playing.
I'm watching
you
it.
You don't have any idea how long the Ninja Turtle has been in the chat room. It's probably gone now.
Yeah, maybe.
He's like, these guys are assholes. They didn't even say hi to me. I said hello.
I'm not getting the Castlevania game just because I haven't played the first one yet. So
You're not missing anything.
you don't know that.
I did. I played it.
I'm sorry, dude, but your credibility on games is really shady. So you're the last person I would listen to on that. No offense.
Because I don't like fucking everything. All the games that I've let you borrow, you've liked.
What?
Persona.
I already wanted to play Persona.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Not until I was talking about it.
No.
You didn't want to play Catherine until I was talking about it. You didn't want to play Persona Arena until I was talking about it. I was up on everything.
No,
Right.
I wanted to play Persona Arena because I liked the way it looked. I saw it at Evo the same day you did.
No, I was watching videos on that.
You probably were watching videos, but I didn't see it until we went to Evo.
I showed you and I even told you about it. And I was like, it's
No,
cool
you
because it's
didn't.
an RPG and it's based on a fighting game.
I don't
Like,
remember.
Oh, that's
I don't
whatever.
remember you showing me
This is
that.
when I was working at Shinny Honda.
I'll give you credit for Catherine, but you don't get credit for Persona. I'm sorry.
Well, it doesn't matter. Catherine's better anyways.
But yeah, dude, like your credibility on games is like really, really shady. Because you don't like anything.
Because I'm picky.
You are picky. But like even the stuff that you like is like suspect.
You like a lot of games that are just like fly-by-night games that you touch, you pick them up once and you never touch them again. You do that shit. I don't do that shit.
What? Because I beat them?
No, you don't beat them. You won't even beat them. You'll just be like, this game is alright. It wasn't what I thought it was. I don't want to play it anymore.
I did that with Skyrim.
You did it with Skyrim. You did it with that zombie game.
What zombie game?
The one that was on live.
Oh yeah. No, I like that game. I just haven't got back to it.
That's what I mean. Like, you do that a lot though.
Yeah, but it's not because I didn't like it. It's because there's so much shit that I have to fucking play.
Oh god, here we go again.
I'm just saying.
That's what I mean. That's why I like being picky because I don't have that fucking time to where I can just
Well,
pick up and drop shit.
I like to try stuff out. Now, there are games that I have played that I did not fucking like Saints Row. Like, and the only reason I played that game was because, you know, PlayStation was giving it away for free. But I didn't like that game. You know, I like XCOM until they started the game started just breaking down near the end. But yeah, man, because I'm not as young as I used to be, dude. Like, I don't have the time that I used to have anymore, or, you know, back when I was younger. So I gotta play these games, and sometimes they'll go on a little bit too long, and I need to switch over to the next game that comes out and play that. So, because I don't want to get shit spoiled for me. You know what I'm saying?
I have better credibility than you.
You actually don't. The only credibility that you have over me is with fighting games. That's it. Like, how the hell do you like this game and not Arkham City?
I told you why.
You're not even playing the story right now.
I started it.
You started it. You playing this more than you played the story.
No, I play this because we're doing the podcast.
Bullshit. You were probably playing this before I came over here.
No, I haven't touched anything.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna play Tekken
Exactly.
to get them viewers.
Exactly. I'm just saying, dude.
God damn it! How are they hitting me so far away?
When it comes to fighting games, yeah, dude, you got me dead to rights. But when it comes to everything else, I got you by the balls, you know, because if someone says, hey, should I check this game out, Steve? You're going to be like, you know.
No, because if it doesn't interest me, then yeah, it doesn't. But there's not a lot of stuff that interests me.
Then how do you have more credibility?
Because the games that I like are better than the ones that you like. You would just give me some random bullshit game, like, oh yeah, you should check this out. I did this, it's got Willem Dafoe in it, and I'd be like,
I never played that game.
I'm just using that as an example.
Name one game that you think is better than something I would recommend.
What do you mean?
That you like, that's better than something that I would like.
That's really vague. I don't know what would you like?
Okay, if you had to recommend a game to me right now.
Depends on what you wanted to play.
It doesn't matter. Just name a fucking game. I'll play anything.
Lego Marvel. Shut the fuck up.
I'll play Lego Marvel.
Lego Marvel's a good game. It got really good reviews. It's fun. If you're a Marvel fan, you'll like it. If you're a Marvel fan, you'll like it.
I know, but it's a Lego game.
So what? It's got a good story.
You think everything has a good story?
I do not.
All right, and then so you recommend to me Lego Marvel. I recommend to you Fire Emblem.
Fuck you, and that game sucks.
And you know what fucking happened?
It's a fucking handheld game.
I will play. It doesn't matter. I will play Lego Marvel, and I will probably beat Lego Marvel and give you a full analysis on what I thought about it. And you won't even fucking look at Fire Emblem. So
I don't want to play Fire Emblem.
Fuck up, Steve.
I don't want to play Fire Emblem.
Whatever. You don't want to play anything.
I know what that game's about. If I want to play that type of game, I'll just play Final Fantasy.
I'll recommend another
or,
game. I'll recommend another game.
No. Let me finish. Or, if I was going to play that game, I would play the Fire Emblem Shin Megami Tensei fucking crossover that they're doing.
Uh-huh.
So why the fuck would I play Fire Emblem?
Okay, so I recommend Fire Emblem. You turn that down. I say, okay, play 999. Why would I recommend that? Because you like Phoenix Wright games. So clearly you like to do the whole adventure.
But I haven't even played the new Phoenix Wright game yet.
You played the other ones.
Yeah, but I haven't even played the new one.
But you played the other ones.
Yeah, but I want to play the new one.
But you played the other ones.
I get that, but I don't want to play that. I want to play the new Phoenix Wright game. If it's like Phoenix Wright, I'd rather just play the Phoenix Wright game. You know what I'm saying? This is where my taste.
It's not about.
No. But this is where my taste and me being better at and having better taste than you in games comes in. Because you'd say, "Oh, it's like Phoenix Wright." I would say, "Well, I'd rather just play Phoenix Wright because I haven't played the new Phoenix Wright." Now, if I had played the new Phoenix Wright and I played all of them, then maybe I'd be like, "Yeah, you know what? I'll check that out because I don't have any Phoenix Wright games to play."
You don't have any Phoenix Wright games
Yes,
to
I
play.
do have the new one.
The new one's not out.
It is out.
Then why aren't you playing it?
Because I still have to beat Project X Zone and Pokemon, dude.
You ain't never gonna beat those games. And even when you do beat those games and you play Phoenix Wright and you beat Phoenix Wright, I'm gonna recommend again. Play 999.
But then
and you're not gonna play.
I'll probably be burnt out on Phoenix Wright games.
But the point that I'm trying to make is that you recommend shit to me, and I'll fucking at least check it out, even if I'm not interested. I recommend shit to you. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're just an asshole.
I have excellent taste.
No, you don't. You really don't. You need to have experience before you can have taste. I have taste. It's true.
You like Fire Emblem.
What's wrong with that?
That's all you have.
No, I have a lot of stuff.
And even then, what did I tell you when you were like, "Oh, I'm going to get Fire Emblem"? I was like, you should try Final Fantasy Tactics because that's pretty much what they're doing. They're just knocking that off.
I know. And I haven't gotten around to it yet.
So technically,
because I don't know what I want to get it for.
Technically, I have better taste than you because
you
I
don't.
already knew the game that they were knocking off before you bought it.
I knew what they were knocking off before. I knew what they were knocking
But I
off
already
when I heard
played
what genre it was.
Give me some of that cookie.
I knew what they were knocking off when I heard what genre it was. It's a turn-based strategy game.
It's still soft and everything.
So naturally, you would think of one of the most popular turn-based strategy games, which is Final Fantasy Tactics.
The only one.
You haven't said to me what anybody else hasn't already said. So, shut up.
Really good cookie.
I know. It's why I buy them.
You talking about work?
Yes. You don't have better taste than me, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Like, you like Halo games.
You like Halo games probably more than I do.
No, I like Halo Reach.
More than I do.
Well, that's because I read the story, and that was actually a good game. You, on the other hand, like Halo games.
I don't like Halo games.
Because you call the ARB from Halo.
That has nothing to do with it.
It means that you guys played a shitload of Halo back in the day.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
We played Halo 3 very briefly. You can even ask him how much he played 4.
He didn't start on
How
3,
much we played all the other ones. He started on 1, technically.
You had to have started on, or you had to have like started calling the ARB in 2 though.
No, I called him until 3.
3?
Because 3 was the only one that was. It was the first one that was multiplayer.
Two.
That was where
they're all multiplayer.
No, but I mean where you could go through the campaign.
They're all like that.
Yeah, but where you could go through the campaign as the Arbiter and the Chief.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They didn't do that in 2?
I think it was just
Oh, wait,
you were
no,
just
they
two
didn't.
chiefs.
Yeah, yeah.
But that was the whole thing. That was where it came from because I told him dibs on Master Chief, and he was like, "Oh, great, get something fucking hard."
Did you like Halo 3?
It was okay.
Yeah, see, there you go. You got horrible taste.
The maps were good. The maps were better.
Oh, you like ODST?
ODST was good.
That game fucking sucked.
For what it was, I thought it was okay.
That game was horrible. Oh my god, I get mad just thinking about that fucking game.
I mainly liked it because of the music.
You know what? I think that was the game you recommended to me.
Yeah, but that was because you were saying something like, I can't remember. There was a reason why. It wasn't just I was like, oh, ODST is so good. You were talking about how, like, oh, I want to just play a Halo game where, you know, you don't have to do this, and the story's good, and blah, blah, blah. And you were like, I don't have to get fucking held down by all this nonsense or something. And I was like, well, that sounds like ODST to me. You should just play that. And
I
you're
think
like,
so.
Fuck ODST.
I think that was it. Yeah. Yeah, because, like, I read about the specs on what they did, and I thought it was bullshit. And the only thing that interested me in that game was the fact that you played as the ODST squad, which is like the most badass squad in the Halo universe.
Yeah, they were. And
cool. Like, I played the game, and that game was fucking horrible. But Reach was like the only Halo game that was the shit.
I don't think Reach was anything special. It just seemed like 3 with a different coat of paint on it.
Yeah, I think Reach was the best one. I think with that one, they actually tried to make a good story along with the game.
I mean, the story was basically the same thing. They just took the ODST story and redid it with Spartans.
No.
Yeah, they did.
No.
Because you went through and you saw what happens to each one of them individually.
No, I think they did a better job on Reach, dude.
Yeah, you might think they did a better job, but it's the same fucking story.
Because, you know, like, because Halo is like Call of Duty, where the story sucks, the characters are horrible, the game controls, like, the mechanics of the game are cherry. Like, those are good, but everything else is just fucking horrible. And the multiplayer is fun, but it gets boring after a while.
You know there's a shark in the new Call of Duty? You have to watch out, you get eaten by sharks.
Oh, on the map?
No, it's not a map, it's like in a campaign or something.
Oh, cool. You know there's a shark in Arkham City?
Yeah, I fought it already. It scared the fuck out of me, too. You should have seen me. I was streaming, too. I was fucking doing it, and it was just like... And I was like, oh, fuck! It was terrible. Yeah. Dude, I was playing it like at night with all the lights off and everything. Fuck that shit.
Were you like scared of sharks or something?
Kind of. I don't know if I told you. I have this fear of like things in the water. I told you that, right? Okay. So I have this fear. It's like a phobia of if
the unknown.
Like let's say we're at like SeaWorld. You know the whale tank? Like where Shamu's at?
Never been to SeaWorld.
Oh, fuck me.
But I know what you're talking about.
And you know the big tank with the fucking whale in it, right?
Yeah.
Like, if I know there's something in there like that, like, I cannot get close to the edge of it. Like, it fucking really, really terrifies me. Like, just the fact that I know that it's, like, right there to there, like, I'd have to be very far away.
Because you think it's going to grab you?
No, because I don't want to fall in.
So you can't, like, go see dolphins?
I can, as long as it's, like, maybe, like, knee-high or... I don't know. It would be weird.
Knee-high?
But, like, let me just put it this way. Like, it's so bad that even if I'm not there and it's not real, it fucks with me. Like, did you ever play that Onchan Bara game, the Bikini Samurai game? Okay. There's this part in the game where you have to fight this. It's a zombie game. He plays bikini chicks with a katana sword. And you have to fight this fucking zombie killer whale. And the way that you fight it is you stand on this, like, the edge of this tank. And it's like there's just water over here, water over there. Like, the water is to the ocean, and then the water over here is to a tank, and you have to stand on this little like sliver of fucking concrete. And like when it first started, like I was fucking so scared because I was like, I don't know where it is. Where is it? What is it doing? And then it fucking busts out of the water and shit, and you have to like fight it. It fucking ruined my life. And then the other thing that happened to me was when I was like really young. Whenever Tenchu number 2 came out, you remember that? Did you ever play Tenchu 2, the ninja game? There's one part where you have to go on the boats. You have to go boat to boat to get on the big boat. It's like towards the end. It's at night. Okay. Well, anyway, so it's at night. There's all these little boats around this one big boat. They got like fucking torches on the boats and everything. And I was like, well, fuck it. You can swim. So I was just like, fuck this shit. I'm just going to swim underneath all you faggots. You're not going to see me. You know they have that little thing in the corner that like it'll show you when you're being seen, and it'll like. So I'm swimming, and it like is going off, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why is it blasting off? Like who the fuck sees me? I'm like 10 feet underwater and shit, fucking swimming, and it's pitch black dark. Like I'm just swimming into the darkness, and all of a sudden I see like some little thing fucking way off in the distance. It starts getting closer. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, oh, it's a fucking shark. I fucking freak out. I make my character swim up to the top of the fucking thing. Fucking one of the guards sees me, fucking stabs me. I fall back in the water. Fucking, I freak out. I'm trying to jump out on the little boat. He's like stabbing me, and I fucking finally kill him. And then like as I kill him, the fucking shark comes up out of the water and like fucking snap. I'm like, oh my fucking god, dude! I had a fucking heart attack, and I was like fucking 15. It was terrible. So yeah, I don't do well with like, especially like dark, like night swimming. I don't do that shit. Maybe a jacuzzi.
You're talking about in real life?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if I can deal with any of that shit.
I could see, like, in real life, not doing night swimming in a lake.
That's what I'm saying, how bad it fucks me up is that I don't...
That's weird.
I don't fucking even... it fucks me up in video games. I can't even do it in video games.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So, like, you played Half-Life, right?
No.
See, this is what I'm saying.
I played it. I didn't like it. It was boring.
Why did you say you didn't play it?
Because I didn't play it all the way through. I quit.
Okay. You remember the things where they hang down from the ceiling, and when you run into them, they suck you up and eat you?
Talking about Half-Life 1 or 2.
I think they're in both. But I know they're definitely in one.
Kind of. It was a long time ago, dude.
Okay, you remember when like people would get snatched in vents and then their blood and guts would shoot out of it? Yeah. So were you afraid of the vents?
No.
No.
It's not like that. It has to mainly do with water.
It has to do with water.
Yeah,
okay.
It's mainly water.
Yeah, that's weird.
Because I'm out of my element.
Yeah. I mean, but it's a game.
Oh, fuck.
I can see in real life if you were like
just
that.
It's a mental thing, dude.
Yeah. Oh, it's kind of weird.
I don't want to do that. I want to get there.
I mean, the closest I can relate to that is like when you're playing like a platformer like Mario and you're like jumping from platform to platform, and it's like if you miss or slip off, you fucking fall to your doom. And there's like those times when you jump on it and you kind of almost slip off, but you don't, and you kind of get that jolt where you really feel like you're gonna fall. Like, are you talking about like that with water, or
no?
Yeah, that's like the closest I can relate to you on that subject. But yeah, so you get freaked out when you play Injustice as Aquaman?
Oh, no.
Yeah. All right. Well, at the end of the day, you don't have better taste than I do with video games.
I have better taste than you in all things.
No. You have better taste than me when it comes to fighting games. Maybe comic books. I'll give you comic books because you really just kind of read the topical shit.
I mean, topical shit. I read stuff that's not
you
topical.
You read like Marvel and DC, or not DC, but you mainly just read Marvel and whatever's on there, like those guys. But I'll give you comics, but I'd say that's where it stops, dude. Like when it comes to games,
because I'm not a game whore and I don't fucking play a bunch of games that I know I'm not gonna like, or ones that don't interest me, or the ones that do kind of interest me end up fizzling out.
Well, my thing is that I play games that I like, and I also play games just to try them out.
Yeah, I don't do that. I play the games that I like. Period.
Yeah, I don't want to be that guy though. I used to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy anymore.
All right. Well, then that doesn't mean that you have better taste than me.
It does, because I have more experience.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You know, you just played more shitty games.
Like if your repertoire is just fighting games, you can't help anybody unless they're looking for a fighting game.
Sure, yeah, I still keep track of fucking what's coming out.
Like if they're sitting up there just like, oh, you know.
But it's
like,
gonna be my
full screen.
opinion.
Yeah.
And my opinion is different than yours.
I know. Okay, but you can't like really help anyone outside of a fighting game.
Dude, I've been telling people about this game all day.
Everybody already knows about this game.
Well, people don't know about it. They'll ask me, like, people that are skeptical, people that have never played a Batman game before. Like, I was talking to the Cruz. I was telling him, because he didn't know about anything. He didn't know about Deathstroke. I mean, he knows who he is and stuff, but he doesn't know, like, a lot of DC stuff.
Mm.
And he's like, how's the game going? And I told him, I was like, yeah, I just fucking beat Deathstroke the other day. And he was like, oh, really? Already? I thought he was going to be, like, the last boss. And I was like, no, he's, like, the second one. And he's like, wow, that's weird. And he was like, did they make him a bitch? I was like, no, they did him right. You just fight him early in the game.
This game technically isn't hard to recommend to people because I would think that most people who are interested in this game have played the first two. The people who haven't played the first two and they're like, hey man, should I pick up Batman Arkham Origins? You basically just say, okay, do you like Batman? You know, and if they say yeah, then you'll be like, okay, yeah, like get it because it's a decent Batman story. You know, or you could say, you know, do you like Batman, or, you know, do you like Metroid? And, you know, if they're like, yeah, I like Metroid, then you say, yeah, you can pick this game up because if you like Batman, it's a good Batman story, and it plays like Metroid as far as, like, you know, getting upgrades to get further into the game, you know, to, like, come back to different sections of the game and go to other places. It plays like that.
I don't think you can go back to other places in this.
They don't do that in this one?
It's not open world.
Well, they did that in Arkham Asylum.
Yeah. I don't know.
And that wasn't open world. But you get what I'm saying, though? Like, you can give somebody the full spectrum of the game because you can tell them, like, if you like this type of character, then check it out.
Yeah,
and
but
if you like this type of gameplay,
let's say I'm recommending it to the Cruz because he's never played any of the Batman games.
Okay.
So I have to kind of explain to him
that if he's never played the Batman games, then you ask him, do you like Metroid games? Like, do you like that style of game? And if he says yeah, then you can, like, literally give him a picture of how the game would be for him. You get what I'm saying?
I don't like to compare him to other games like that unless it's blatantly obvious.
It is blatantly obvious.
I don't think it's blatantly obvious.
It is. Like, don't look at the free. Don't look at the
That's
free
what I'm
flow
saying.
fighting.
You're gonna tell him that it's Metroid. He's gonna be like, "What the fuck is this free flow shit?"
The free flow is just button mashing. That's it. It's just
it's not mashing. You gotta time that shit.
Okay,
some people don't have the coordination to do that shit.
If you want to incorporate the free flow, then you just say, "Have you ever played Prince of Persia?" Because it pretty much plays like that, where you point your stick at someone, you press a button, and they automatically attack them. And if somebody comes behind you, you hit the stick over towards them, you press the button, and he automatically attacks them. When this thing goes over their head, you press Y, and now I'll make them counter and stuff like that. That's it. Like, but if you need to go into detail, you could be like, if you ever play Prince of Persia, it's like that. But that's what I'm trying to say is, like, when you play like different games, you kind of get that full spectrum to where you recognize their mechanics in other games. So when someone says, oh man, like, should I check this game out? Then you say, okay, well, what are you into? Like, if you came to me and said, should I check out Arkham Origins? I'd be like, no, because you like fighting games and it's not necessarily a fighting game. I mean, they have a little fighting mechanic, but it's pretty much just mashing a button and pressing.
I like how you just completely pigeonhole me as a guy who plays nothing but fighting games.
You like fighting games? That's
I like
your
them, but
expertise.
I like them, but it's not all that I play.
What else do you play?
Nothing lately. Well, not lately. Lately, I've been playing a lot of shit. But it just depends, dude. It depends on what is coming out that I like.
Okay. Well, if I'm going off of what you've been playing recently, I would say that the only games that you seem interested in that keep your attention are fighting games, because you played Arkham City, you stopped playing that because you didn't like the story.
I didn't like the story. I didn't like the way the game was set up.
And
I
you
didn't like
you didn't like how it would branch off in all these different things. Like, you didn't like that style. What was the other games you were playing that you gave up on? You didn't play GTA.
I only bought GTA for the multiplayer, and I told you that.
Yeah, but you barely even played that.
Nobody else played it. It's not my fault.
What was the other games that you got? Was it Devil May Cry?
I got the HD collection, but that was only because it was on sale for like $7.
There were some other games you bought. Like, they weren't fighting games, and you probably played them for a little bit, and you stopped. So, like...
They were all usually shooters that I bought to play with other people that I got rid of.
Mm-hmm.
Because nobody plays it. See, that's the thing. I'll buy, like, multiplayer stuff that I wouldn't normally buy, like fucking Call of Duty or Halo or whatever, or Gears.
Yeah.
Just to play with my friends, but... As you know, our circle of friends kind of fucking sucks.
Yeah, but for you, though. I'm talking about for you.
Yeah, there hasn't been that many games lately that I've bought that are just for me. Well, not lately, but... Not lately. I mean, lately there's been a lot of games that I bought for me. They just haven't been on Xbox, really.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I bought...
They don't need to be on Xbox, though.
Pokemon, Project X Zone... You know, I want to do Phoenix Wright. So, like... This... What was the other one I bought? Lego Marvel, like, those are all not fighting games.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just in the last, like, month.
But we'll see, like, if they keep your interest, though. That's what I'm saying.
Well, what's keeping my interest, though? Like, how many times do you want me to play this game? I'm going to play it...
I want you to beat it.
Okay, well, I'll beat it. I'm already, like, halfway done with it.
I'm just saying, like, if... Like, with me, like you were saying, where there's games that I buy, and I'll try them out, and if I don't like them, like, I'll stop playing them. But I still, like, play a wide range of games and, like, at least, like, complete them. To whereas it's you buy games, mainly fighting games, and whether you're playing with your friends or not, you buy it for you to play, because, like, that's what you're into and that's what keeps your interest. Where you get games like this or like Call of Duty or something, and you play it and you stop because, like, the story didn't interest you or you didn't like the way the game ran. You know, and you just stop.
Well, not even that, but you have to remember, I was playing Arkham City when I was going through all that shit with my chick.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a big reason why I stopped playing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I didn't have the interest to pick it back up again.
Okay.
Because I was like, you know what, when I think about it, when I sit back and think about where I'm at with it, I really like this fucking game. It seemed like a chore to play it.
Yeah.
So, if I get that vibe off of a game, I'm not going to pick it back up.
And I mean, I'm surprised that you're even into Pokemon, but then again, I think that you're just playing that to play with Lycon and, you know, with your friends again, because how are you gonna play Pokemon but you didn't even care to play Persona? You know, because you weren't into Persona 4, and that's pretty much just Pokemon.
It's not. It's more convoluted. But no, Persona 4 is okay. It's just, it was one of those things where, like, I got it just because I wanted to have it. Like, I didn't necessarily need to beat it. I already knew the story and everything. I already played it. I just wanted to have, like, it's like buying fucking Devil May Cry HD collection. Like, I bought it just because I wanted to have it in case I ever get my dick hard to play it.
Yeah.
It's not why I bought the Vita. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It's
I'm just saying, it seems that fighting games have your interest more than other games.
No,
so
they're
I
just
peg you as a fighting game guy.
They're just easier to pick up and drop, and I know them better than other games.
That's
Usually,
understandable.
they interest me more because they're more challenging. You have to put more work into them if you're gonna play them. But you know, I don't know, man. It doesn't really matter to me. Like, it's just I'm not really that. I don't know.
All I'm saying is,
There's just it's my whole problem is a lot of the games that I want to play have either gotten canceled or, like, something weird's happened to them, or, you know what I mean, they're in, like, development hell, and, like, that's really my problem with it. And it just kind of jades me, and I'm just kind of like, the games that I really, really, really want to play aren't either coming out, or something weird's happening to them, or whatever.
what game do you really want to play? Final Fantasy 14 or 15?
Yeah, you know, like that. What was the other game that I wanted to play?
Why don't you just play a different Final Fantasy game until then?
Because they all fucking suck, dude. They all suck.
No, they don't.
They actually, I just read, didn't you see the thing on IGN the other day about how Final Fantasy sucks so much ass? Like, how the actual games suck?
No.
Yeah, they were saying that this last one, Final Fantasy 14, just actually, like, got them back to where they're making a fucking financial profit.
Yeah, it's just World of Warcraft, though. I mean, it's a good game, but it's just World of Warcraft.
Yeah, because they fucking twiddle their money away on these fucking shitty-ass fucking Final Fantasy games that nobody likes.
Yeah. But, I don't know. I get what you're saying about games getting delayed, dude, but and that right there is why I branch out so much to different things, you know, so you don't get fucking disappointed like that, you know? Because I know what that's like, dude, to wait for a game for years and it gets canceled or it takes forever to come out.
Mega Man Legends 2?
No. I forgot what the game was. But it's happened to me before, man. And like I said, I used to be like you where I only play games that interest me. But I think like after I played Fire Emblem, because I never played that genre before, I usually stayed away from it. After I played that, that's when I kind of just got to the point where I was like, okay, I'm going to start trying out some stuff that I normally wouldn't try. And, I mean, for the most part, dude, it helps, man. It really, it's done some good for me. Because like I said, when I play games, playing games for me is like reading a book. So the first thing that has to draw me in is the story, you know. I could play a game with like shitty mechanics as long as the story's good. Like you know, like Darksiders. Darksiders is pretty much Zelda, you know, but I like the story of Darksiders. I like the characters, so that's why I like to play that game. And anyone who is like a Zelda fan, I would recommend that game to them, you know.
Zelda, really?
It plays like Zelda.
Darksiders?
Yeah. Where you go from temple to temple and you get like different equipment to solve puzzles within the temple to get to the boss. And you can access different areas when you get certain abilities, and eventually you get to the boss and you beat the game. Like, it's Zelda, dude. Right down to the hook shot and the boomerang. Remember the little blade thing that you stopped playing on?
I hate that thing.
That's pretty much the boomerang. That's what it is. Like, bare bones, man. And that's what I'm saying. Like, and maybe I was saying it wrong. Maybe you do have better taste than I do with games, if you want to believe that. But I would think that I at least have more knowledge with games.
Probably, because you waste your time a lot more than I do.
I don't see it as a waste of time, though.
Yeah, you don't. I do. That's the difference.
I like playing games, so I don't see it as a waste of time.
I think shit hurts way more when you're Injustice Deathstroke.
I don't like Injustice Deathstroke.
What the fuck?
He looks stupid.
Well, it's just because his design in Arkham Origins is so badass.
Yeah.
Which I rock in my avatar.
I know.
Because it's badass.
My avatar's badass.
Mine's better.
Maybe.
Mine would kill yours.
Mine's bigger.
Mine would kill yours.
Maybe.
Look at him. Look at him. Deathstroke, what are you doing in the Batcave? I just fucked Alfred and now I'm gonna fuck you, Wayne. I don't appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate my sword up your ass.
Your voice acting is horrible. You should leave it up to me.
No, because you'd be like, Deathstroke, what are you doing in the Batcave? And he'd be like, oh, Batman, I'm here because I'm a faggot, because I'm Deathstroke, because I'm Charles, and I don't like fucking Deathstroke. Yeah, that's right, you're gonna like it.
No.
That's exactly how it
That's
would
not
go.
what I would do.
But instead, you get, fuck you, Wayne, you fucking pussy-ass billionaire bitch. Oh, Deathstroke, you're so much bigger and stronger than me. You have the super serum, and I'm just a little regular guy. That's right, bitch. That's right.
No, you're horrible. I would do better. I'm not even going to do it right now because I don't want to show you up.
Fuck you.
What they
about football. You don't know anything about anything. You don't know anything about video games. I don't give a shit about football. Today's definitely not a good day for rookies.
Come on, Deathstroke, don't be scared.
Why is Deathstroke training?
Fucking godlike!